today we are going to go over how you can use Google Search Console data and then also other public Google tools to do keyword research and to optimize the pages on your website. So for our purposes today, I'm going to go ahead and use a blog that is a personal blog that I worked on some years ago. I haven't really touched it in a while. But let's say that I wanted to begin optimizing this site. So what I'm going to do, I have my Google Search Console hooked up, synced, and the data has been coming in. So I would come in here and basically I'm going to focus on search results. So we can see here the queries, which is basically the queries that people are searching for on Google that are driving clicks. You can see the impressions, which is the number of times that Google has served my site or this page as a result. So this is good information because you can basically sort by impressions and see, okay, Google is actually serving this page a lot for this query, but I'm only getting 3 clicks out of almost 12,000 impressions. So we're going to assume that I want to try to optimize this page so I can get more clicks out of these impressions. So I'm going to work on making this page more relevant. So what I would do is basically click on this query. And you can kind of see the history over time. Average position for this query is 6.1. The pages that is associated, or page in this case, is just this one. And you'll see the URL is silence-golden, which if you go back to the query, it only has 2 words matching the entire query. So that is kind of the first tip off that maybe we would want to optimize that URL a little bit more. So with this information in mind, knowing that I want to optimize that page for the query, silence is golden meaning, I'm going to come over. First, I like to go to Google Trends and just type in the phrase and just kind of look at what is the volume. There's not a whole lot of volume for this phrase. That's not too surprising. I think it's pretty specific, but it's still a good one to kind of you look at as an example. So I just look and see, okay, is there enough volume that makes it worth optimizing this page? Is my time worth this? So I'm going to just assume for this purpose, yes, there is enough volume here. So then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to perform a regular Google search query for that phrase myself, but in incognito mode to see what other results are coming up. And as you can see, the top result is Phrase Finder. They have in their title, silence is golden, meaning. So they have the key phrase in the title of their page. If we go and click on that page, view the page source, what we're going to be looking for is to see if we can find their meta description, just to kind of see, you know, what is it that they are, you know, what keywords are they using. So let's find here. Oh, yikes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Meta description. What's the meaning and origin of the phrase silence is golden? So again, they have silence is golden meaning. So they have all of the words that are contained in this original query in their meta description. So that's another reason why they are pushed higher in the search engines. So the other thing you can do, let's go back to the result. You can click here and you can kind of see about the result, your search in this result. The search terms appear in the result. Silence is golden and meaning. So Google is basically telling you here that every single one of the words in my search phrase is contained in this result. So the next thing I would do then is search for my search result for my site, and basically when I do this kind of search, I use the site colon and then the URL. And then I get an idea of, of what my search result looks like for this term. And as you can see, I have silence is golden. And so I do not have silence is golden meaning. I have 3 out of the 4 words. Let's see what Google says. So yeah, they have silence, golden, and calm as basically matching my results. So let's go ahead and click through, and let's view the page source for my page. And again, we'll do the same thing. We'll look, instead of doing a search, we'll just scroll up here to find the description. Okay, so you can see here the meta description, and I have this long sentence, silence is often misunderstood. It's basically goes all the way to the end here. So that is way too long of a meta description. Also, I definitely do not have the silence is golden meaning in my meta description as the key phrase. So that is going to tell you right off the bat why my article and page is pushed further down in the search results than the other result by phrase finder. So going back to using Google Search Console, you can go through the queries that your site is being served for and basically check them out, see if they're actually, if they're queries that are relevant to what you're writing about. If they're not, perhaps you need to rethink your key phrase for that particular page or post. Or if it is relevant and it's getting a high number of impressions, or if you want to just try and improve the number of clicks per impression, then you can do a deeper dive like I showed you, doing additional research to figure out how you can better implement the technical SEO aspects in your title, your URL, and your page description.